Ramani sir, I checked out that subtitle thing. It doesn't work very well. It just prints out garbage.
அப்படியா? ஓ.
So because we are using 2, 3 sometimes different languages, and so
ஓ.
whatever comes out is all very
Garbage. ஓகே ஓகே. பட் வாட் அபவுட் அந்த ஏதோ டிரான்ஸ்கிரிப்ட் ஏதோ இருக்கு
அது
அது?
there is a third party software that we have to use.
ஆஹா.
And I think I have to coach that software first of all.
ஓ.
கொஞ்சம் கூட பார்க்கணும். So,
So then there is lot of work upon அது வேண்டாம்.
lots of work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I'll try to extract something and keep sending it out.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. இப்படிப்பட்ட எல்லாரும் உங்களோட மைக்கு மாத்திரம் மியூட்ல போட்டு வச்சிடணும்.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll take turns to do the Dhyana Sloka. Okay. இப்போ 8 மணிக்கு ஆரம்பிச்ச உடனே எல்லாரும் வரிசையாக தலைக்கு ஒன்றா படிக்கலாம். இன்னைக்கு வேணா நான் சொல்லிடுறேன், அடுத்த கிளாஸ்லேருந்து யூ ஆல் டேக் டர்ன்ஸ். ஓகே, அப்படி தான் நாராயணியம் கிளாஸில் எல்லாம் பண்ணுறோம். ஸோ we can that is how you slowly come into the rigor of class எப்படி வருது. ஹரி ஸ்ரீ குருப்யோ நமः. अगजाननपद्मार्कं गजाननमहर्निशम् अनेकदन्तं भक्तानाम् एकदन्तम् उपास्महे. सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी. विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा. श्रीमहासरस्वत्यै नमः. विश्वकारणनेत्राढ्यां श्रीमत्त्रिपुरसुन्दरीं बन्धकासुरसंहर्त्रीं कामाक्षीं तामहं भजे. स्वर्णाङ्गीं रत्नभूषाढ्यां शुकहस्तां शुचिस्मितां काञ्चीनिवासिनीं वन्दे कामाक्षीं कामितार्थदाम्. गुरुब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. गुरवे सर्वलोकानां विषये भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये नमः. सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तं वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां. श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्. अपारकरुणासिन्धुं ज्ञानदं शान्तरूपिणं श्रीचन्द्रशेखरगुरुं प्रणमामि मुदान्वहम्. वागर्ताविव सम्पृक्तौ वागर्थप्रतिपद्धये जगतः पितरौ वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ. படிக்கலாமா? Okay. So in the last class I had after the last class I had sent you all the chanting practice, the first 2 or 3 slokas at least. So if I hope you had all attempted to chant it, and Yarana, if they want to go ahead and try it out in the class, you are most welcome. Let's open the class. Whoever wants to try.
Girija.
Sorry?
Haribom நான் ட்ரை பண்றேன்.
யாரு?
கிரிஜா.
ஓகே, பண்ணு.
கலாभ्यां चूडालङ्कृत शशिकलाभ्यां निजदबलाभ्यां भक्तेषु प्रकटितबलाभ्यां भवतु मे. शिवाभ्याम् अस्तोगत्रिभुवनशिवाभ्यां हृदि पुनर्भवाभ्याम् आनन्दस्फुरदनुभवाभ्यां नतिरियम्.
Very nice, very nice. only thing is ஒரு this pronunciation கொஞ்சம் பாதகம். கலாபியாம் चूडालंकृत शशिकलाभ्याम चूड चूड ओके शशिकलाभ्याम அப்படின்னு சொல்லு படியும் படிச்சுட்டே வாங்க சொல்லிட்டே வர கூடவே கலாபியாம்
कलाभ्यां
அலங்கிருத சசிகலாபியாம் படியும்
कलाभ्यां
நிஜ நிஜ தப நிஜ
चूडालंकृत
தப நிஜ தப இல்ல நிஜ தப फलाभ्याम ओके कलाभ्याम चूडालंकृतशशिकलाभ्यां निजतपफलाभ्यां भक्तेषु प्रकटितफलाभ्यां भवतु मे निजतपफलाभ्यां ओके कलाभ्यां चूडालंकृतशशिकलाभ्यां निजतपफलाभ्यां भक्तेषु प्रकटितफलाभ्यां भवतु मे शिवाभ्याम् अस्तोकत्रिभुवनशिवाभ्यां हृतिपुनर्भवाभ्याम् आनन्दस्फुरदनुभवाभ्यां नतिरियम् ஹிருதி புனர்பவாபியாம்ங்கிறத லைனாக படிக்கக்கூடாது. ஹிருதி புனர்பவாபியாம் அப்படின்னாக்க நினைச்சப்பெல்லாம் ஆஸ் யூ திங்க் ஆஃப் ஹிம் அவர் வந்து திருப்பி திருப்பி ஆல்வேஸ் ஹீ இஸ் இன் யுவர் ஹார்ட். அதனால ரெண்டாவது ஸ்லோகத்தில் என்னது ஹிருதயத்தில் ஒரு ஒரு மடம் ஒரு டேங்க் மாதிரி தங்கி இருக்காராம் அவர். ஹீ இஸ் ஆல்வேஸ் ரெசிடென்ட் இன்சைட் யூ அண்ட் தேர் ஃபோர் ஆஸ் யூ திங்க் ஆஃப் ஹிம் ஹீ புனர்பவாபியாம். அது வந்து ஒரு கம்ப்யூட்டர்ஸில் சொன்னாக்க ஹார்ட் டிஸ்க் மெமரி, சிபியு மெமரி. சிபியு மெமரியில் இருக்கிறது இட் ஆல்வேஸ் அவைலபிள். ஹார்ட் டிஸ்கில் இருக்கிறது நீங்கள் போய் அதை ஆக்சஸ் பண்ணினா தான் வரும். அதுபோல் புனர்பவாபியாம்னா when you actually think of him, he immediately comes. Punarbhavam appearing once again in different forms. புரியுதா? கலாபியாம் சூடாலங்கிருத சசிகலாபியாம் द्विजतपफलाभ्यां भक्तेषु प्रकटितफलाभ्यां भवतु मे शिवाभ्याम् हस्तोगत्रिभुवनभवाभ्यां हृतिपुनर्भवाभ्याम् ஆனந்தஸ்புரதனுபவாபியாம் நதிரியம். அதனால தான் இந்த கிளாஸ் பிகினிங்லேயே நம்ம சொன்னது என்னன்னாக்கா சும்மா சேண்ட் பண்ணுறதை விட அது நல்லா மீனிங்கெல்லாம் இப்போ தெரிஞ்சுட்டு படிக்கும்போது ஸ்புரத் அனுபவாபியாம் ஆனந்த ஸ்புரத் அப்படின்னு, அதாவது நினைச்சு பார்க்குறோம் நம்ம ஹிருதி புனர்பவாபியாம். யூ திங்க் ஆஃப் லார்ட், ஹி கம்ஸ் அண்ட் அப்பியர்ஸ் இன் ஃப்ரண்ட் ஆஃப் யூ. அந்த ஸ்மரணத்தை நல்லா என்ஜாய் பண்ணலாம். என்ஜாய் பண்ணுற போது தான் கோஸ் பம்ப்ஸ் ஹிருதி புனர்பவாபியாம். அதனால வரக்கூடிய ஆனந்தத்தினால ஆனந்த ஸ்புரத் அனுபவாபியாம், அந்த ஆனந்தத்தை அனுபவிக்கணும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி தான் நம்ம இந்த கிளாஸ் ஆரம்பித்தோம். ஸோ தட் இஸ் த ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஸ்லோகா. செகண்ட் ஸ்லோகா யார் படிக்கிறா? படிக்க போகணும்.
Sir, I can try.
Yeah, try.
Galanti Shambho Tvacharita Sarita Kilbhisharajo Dalanti Dhikulya Saranishu Patanti Vijayatam Tishanti Samsara Brahmana Paritapopashamanam Vasanti Macho Vasanti Macheto Hridabhuvi Shivananda Lahari.
Very nice. Good. Well, this is what I was saying. Vasanti Macheto Hridabhuvi. Okay. So it is always resident in your heart. So only one thing I noticed, I think can you read the first line? Galanti Shambho
Galanti
Kilbisharajo Kilbishabi. Okay. So Vasanti
Galanti Shambho Tvacharita Sarita Kilbhisharajo.
Oh, that's all. Otherwise it was okay. Galanti Shambho Tvacharita Sarita Kilbhisharajo Dalanti Digulya Sarnishu Patanti Vijayatam Dishanti Samsara Brahmana Paritapopashamanam Vasanti Machedo Hridabhuvi Shivananda Lahari. Now that was the second sloka. I think we just chanted the third sloka, if I remember correct, but we did not describe it fully. Trivedyam Hridyam Tripuraharamadhyam Trinayanam Jatabarodaram Chaladuragaharam Mrigadaram Mahadevam Devam Mayisadaya Bhavam Pashupatim Chitalambam Shambam Shivamadi Vidambam Hridi Bhaje. So that is the sloka we want to deal with today. Traivedyam. So in the first class, the introductory session, I was explaining that the what I said, there are three forms of bhakti, three forms of bhakti. The first one is what you see, Devata Drishtya. Devata Drishtya means you think of the Lord in one particular form, and then you bring him in front of you, and then worship him as the one on who you have your heart is like so something which is the anchor which takes you towards the path of devotion. So in this case there are different things. So for those who are familiar with Narayaniyam say this. So there's a beautiful sloka, the description of Sri Krishna in the minds of Bhattatri. सूर्यस्पर्तिकीडवमूर्ध्वं सूर्यस्पर्तिकिरीडम् ऊर्ध्वतिलकम्. Okay. सूर्यस्पर्तिकिरीडमूर्ध्वतिलकम् Rishvavibalandharam. Like that. So he describes the appearance of Krishna as it comes in his mind. In Lalita Sahasranam, we say Chanduraruna Vigraham Trinayanam Manikya Mauli Spurattara Nayaka Shekharam Smitamukhim Apinavakshoruham. Like that. So we describe Ambal and her appearance. In this case here, Traivedyam Hridyam Tripuraharadhyam Trinayanam. So it is a combination of the Shiva's attributes and Shiva's physical attributes and valor, intelligence, greatness, all of them are mixed together in this particular verse. So the first one is Trayivedyam. Trayivedyam means to be understood, to be realized through the study of the Vedas. So the Vedas are the entire purpose of the Vedas is to describe the Lord and the ways to reach Him, right? So Purva Mimamsa, you start all the way, you go up to Uttara Mimamsa, the Vedanta. So all the purpose is to understand the Lord and understand the ways to get moksha. The Trayi Vedyam. So in the case of let's say Ambal also, what do we say? Shruti Sivanta Sinduri Krita Padabja Dulika. So Shruti Sivanta Sinduri. Shruti is the Vedas. The Vedas are worshipping Ambal. So they are all at her feet. So in the same way, here Trayi Vedyam. So the Vedas fully describe Parameshwara. You realize Parameshwara through the Vedas. Trayi Vedyam Hridyam. He is always resident in your heart, like I was explaining before. That is by Hridyam. Trayi Vedyam Hridyam Tripuraharam. Tripuraharam, you all know the story of the Tripuras, the destruction of the three castles. So the destruction of three castles is the what you call the story form. In Tamil, we say that the Tripuram are the three attributes of human beings. So the three attributes in Tamil we say Kanmam, Mayai, and Anavam. Kanmam means the Kamyam. Kamyam means the one always desirous of things, looking for constantly looking for achieve. Amassing things. Whatever you see, you want to have that one. That is Kanmam. Then the Anavam is the ego, and Maya is the one that you think of something which is not there as being there. Ma means it's not there, non-existent. Ya means existent. So something which is not existent, you think of as existence. That is Maya. So the three things are to be removed by worshipping Parameshwara or by worshipping any Lord. So we have a beautiful verse in Tirumandiram which goes like this. Appani Senjadai Adipuradanan Mupuran Gentleman Denberhal Mooderhal முப்புறமாவது மும்மல காரியம் அப்புறம் எது அமைதவை யார் அறிவாரே, like that. So முப்புறமாவது மும்மல காரியம். So it's not physically the three forts are made of gold, gold, silver, and iron. It is nothing but the three attributes of human being. So Tripuraharam. So the destruction of those attributes in the individual leads him close to God. So Traivedyam Hridyam Tripuraharam Adyam. Adyam is the one who came before anybody else. That is why this Lalita Sahasranam also is Anadyanta Swayambodha Divya Murtyai Namo Namaha. Anadhyanta Swayambodha. So there's nobody before the God. So that's the Purushottam also. The one who was created in the beginning, or the one who was the cause for creation of everybody. So somebody must exist in order to create the others. So the one who came first is Parameshwara or Adyam. So Ithvai Vedyam Hridyam Tripuraharam Adyam Trinayanam, the three eyes, the one who has got three eyes. Chandra, Surya, Agni, Lochanaya. Chandra, Surya, Agni. So those three, the Chandra on left eye, Surya in the right eye, and the Agni is the third eye, which is in the middle. So that is why Chandra, Surya, Agni, Lochana. So that is here he says Trinayanam. Tri Vedyam Hridyam Tripuraharam Adyam Trinayanam. So next word, next line. Jatabhara Udaram. Jatabhara is one phrase. Udaram is the next word. Jatabaram is the one who is wearing jata in the Murna. Jwalantam Pingala Jada Sikha Mudyoda Dharinam. Like that we say in Rudram. So Pingala Jatashika Mudyoda Dharin. Jatashika Mudyoda Dharinam. So the one who is wearing the jata as on his head. So Jatabara Udaram. Udaram is the one who is Karunamurti. Udaram, very kind. That's why we call him Udaram. Jata Asatosh, somebody who becomes very happy very quickly, and he grants the desires to the devotees. So Jata Barodaram, Jata Bara Udaram. Jata Barodaram. Chalad Uragaharam, the one who is wearing the serpent as a garland. So Uragam is the serpent, Chalad, the moving creature, Chalad Uragaharam, Mrigadaram, the one who is having the deer in his hand, right? So Mriga is the deer. So Trayi Vedyam Hridyam Tripuraharamadhyam Trinayanam Jatabarodaram Sachaladuragaharam Mrigadaram. Then third line, Mahadevam. Mahadevam is the Lord of all lords. They are Devas, Devadi Deva, right? So the one who is the Lord of all the Devas. So Mahadevam, Devam is the one and only ultimate Lord. So that is Mahadevam, Devam, Mai, Sadaya Bhavam is, as I explained, Karunamurti, the one who is very kind-hearted. Sa Daya Bhavam. That Shiva is Daya Bhavam. Dayam is the kindness. So Sadaya Bhavam. So Mahadevam Devam Mayi Sadaya. Mayi we will keep it to the end. Right? So Sadaya Bhavam Pashupatim is all of us, all the living beings are Pashus. Pashus who need protection, the protection of Krishna, protection of Amba, protection of Shiva. So Pashupatim, we explain like this. What do you say? The Triloka, the Brahmadi Devalokanam Palakam. That is how we explain. Everybody, Brahmakita Jarana, Varnashram, so the all of them, everybody in this world is taken care of by the God, and therefore the Pashupatim. Then Chidalambam, Chid Alambam. Alambam is the one, how do we explain Alambam? Alambam is the supporter, like a stick, like whenever you have a problem, you need somebody to support you. So that Alambam, the mind is not able to think of God because of all the distractions. So in order to help you to move towards the sad vishaya achara, vicharam, you need a support. You need somebody to induce that feeling in you. That is alambam, chit alambam. So the mind is induced in the right way. The mind is supported. That is why chidalambam, chidalambam. Sambam, sambam is sa ambam. Along with, he is always with Ambal. So Hardanarishwara, right? So he Ambal is constantly residing with him. So she sa ambam, sambam. So then, so the where did I show? Chidalambam Sambam Shivam Atividambam. Atividambam means, so the one the Vidamba literally you can interpret as somebody who acts. So Shiva conducted all those leelas, so many different leelas. So we'll say in Tamil Thiruvilayadal. So many leelas he conducted. Adividambam. So that is why we call him Adividambam, who came in so many different forms in order to help and with the with bhaktas, the devotees, to achieve their desires in this world and moksham. Therefore, Adividambam, Adividambam. So put all these together, and then finally you say, Mai Hridayam Bhaje. So in my mind, the one who is all the one who has got all these attributes, in Hridi Bhaje, in my mind, I think of him and I worship him. So Trayi Vedyam Hridyam Tripuraharadhyam Trinayanam Jatabarodaram Chaladuragaharam Mrigadaram Mahadevam Devam Mayi Sadaya Bhavam Pashupatim Chidalambam Shambam Shivamati Vidambam Hridi Bhaje. So that's the third sloka. So going forward, number fourth shloka. Sahasram vardante jagati vibhuta kshutrapaladha namanye swapne va tadanusaranam tatkritapalam haribrahmadinamapi nikadabhajam masulabam chiram yache shambho shivatava padam boja bhajanam sahasram vartante जगति विबुधा क्षुत्रबलदाः न मन्ये स्वप्ने वा तदनुसरणं तत्कृतफलम् हरिब्रह्मादीनामपि निकटभाजां सुलभं चिरं याचे शम्भो शिव तव पदाम्बोजभजनम्. So that is the next shloka. Overall, what he says is, there are thousands of gods in this world. Lots of people go after lots of gods and worship them for whatever purposes to achieve whatever desired ends. But I recognize you as the ultimate Lord, and I don't want to worship anybody else. I always worship only you, Hey Shiva. That is the simplest interpretation of the next words. But we will have to take it word by word as usual. Hey Sambho. So go to the last line, you see the word Shambho. So we start there. Hey Shambho, Hey Shambho, and then go to the first one. Jagati Vibhuda, Jagati in this word, Vibhudaha. So the people, let us say, Jagati Vibhudaha. Kshutra Phaladha. Kshutra means very alpamana phalam. So very ordinary benefits. I need to pass the exam. I need to get a job. I need to find a car. I need to find, or I need to do something. So all this alpaphalam, or you ask of the Lord. So Jagati Kshutrabalata Vibhudaha Sahasram Vartante. So those gods also, you are asking what will the gods give? You ask for something, they give you what you ask for. So you are easily satisfied. Those gods are also easily satisfied. So in Bhagavad Gita, there are a couple of verses which I remember. I remember the concept, but I don't remember the words. So I'll read it for you. It goes like this. It is if you want to go subsequently and refer to, it is a part of Jnana Vijnana Yoga, chapter 7. It goes like this. Yo yo yam yam tanum bhakta shraddhaya chitum ichchadim. Okay, tasya tasya chalam shraddham tameva vitadham yaham. Yo yo yam yam tanum bhakta shraddhaya chitum ichchati. Tasya tasya chalam shraddham tameva vidadhamyaham. So, first of all, in order to, I have told you in the first class itself, that in order to uh, devote yourself in the bhakti of God, first of all, you need the God to bless you. So, the Shraddha which you are asking for, tasya achalam Shraddham, to those devotees, achalam Shraddham, the Shraddha towards the Lord, where from does it come? I told you about the words from the Saundarya Lahari. Here Krishna says, tasya achalam Shraddham, tham yeva Vidatam aham. So I am the one. It's the same concept. I am the one who gives that mind for the bhaktas to pay devotion to the Lord. But then what he says, sadaya sadhaya yukta tashyaratanamihate labate satatat kaman eva vihitan hitan. So what once he gets that shraddha, what does he do? He goes and asks for small little things, like I was explaining. So, sa labate sha ta kaman. So, whatever desires he wants, she wants, she asks of the Lord, and they get it from that God. So, what he says is kamai tathai jnana prapadyin anyadevataham tam niyamamasthaya prakrityani yatha swaya. So, those small gods, they all give those small things. Here what Sivananda Lahiri says, Shutra Baladaha. So all those small desires which are asked by the devotees are easily obtained by praying to those small devatas. So tam kamais tatais jnanaha, induced by their desires, they go and ask for what? Prapadyante anyadevataha. They go and worship all those miscellaneous lords. So that kind of worship I don't want. And he says, Antavattu palam tesham tadbhavadyalpamedasam devan devayajo yanti madbhakta yanti mamapi devan devayajah devan devayajah devan yanti Madbhaktaha mam api yanti. The one who worships me finally. Mad ananya chintayanto mam ejna paribhasate tesham niktavi yukthanam yoga kshemam vahamyam. So the one who is always worshipping Krishna, he finally becomes one with him. So that's why Krishna says, don't go and waste your time worshipping those small gods for all this Chutraphalam, you always worship me. That's what the same concept here. Sahasram Jagati Chutraphala Spaladha Vibuddha Sahasram Vartante. There are thousands of such gods for who are able to grant the small desires of people. Na manye swapneva tad anusaranam tad kritapalam. I don't want tat kritapalam, the benefit that I could get by worshipping those small deities. I don't want. Even when swapneva na manye, even in my swapnam, even in my dream, I don't want to do that one. So tad anusaranam, those following those small deities, following those small devatas, I don't want to do. Tad anusaranam. Tat tat anusaranam or tat kritapalam by following those deities and whatever benefits I could get by following them. Swapneva na manye. I don't want to do that even in my dreams. So what do I want to do? I want to do, Hey Parameshwara, Tava Pada Amboja Bhajanam. That is the one I want. If how do I want? Chiram Yache. in order to achieve you, it's not very easy. I have told you, you have to achieve it by devotion and practice of several things. Okay, Pavarga Sauda Valabi Satkrita Deshika Charanaha Sabija Nirbija Yoga Nishrenyaha. So that's what Mukar says in his Mukha Panchadi. First of all, Guru Anagraham, then Ambal Anagraham, and then you are Sabija Nirbija Yoga Nishrenya. So that's the same Patanjali concept, Sabija Yogam, Nirbija Yogam, which is also taught in Upadeshasaram. Okay. So anchoring yourself to one deity and then meditating on the deity, and then even if that once the anchor you completely give up, and then you reach Nirbija Yogam. And only that Nirbija Yogam, when you cross, you get Brahmanandam. So Sabija Nirbija Yoga Nishrenyaha Apavarga Saudavalabi. So it's a step-by-step process. And therefore, Chiram Yache. So you have to do that for a very Chiram means very long time. Chiram Yache Shambhoho. What do I want to do? Shiva Tava Pada Amboja Bhajanam. I will intensely follow the devotion to you, whatever difficulties it takes. Why? Because the reaching of the Lord is so difficult. Hari Brahmadinamapi, the great Mahavishnu, the great Brahma, they were themselves not able to achieve that. Hari Brahmadinamapi, Nikatabhajam, Asulabham. Asulabham means what? Very difficult, impossible, not at all possible to achieve. Even for Hari, even for Brahma. Not only Hari, Brahma, Adinam, all the Devatas, they were not able to achieve that. So only the what will bring that closeness to God? Bhakti, as Narayana Bhattacharya says, the Gopikas were able to achieve that because of the intense Bhakti. Even the Krishna, so Hari Brahmadinamapi Nikatabhajam Masulabham Chiram Yache Shambho Shivatava Padamboja Bhajanam. So that comes together nicely now. He Shambho Alpapalam, that is Chutrabalada Buddha Jagati Sagasram Vartante Tat Anusaranam Tat Krutapalam Swapneva na manye. Okay. Then Hari Brahmadinam api Nikatapajama Sulabham He Shambho Hari Brahmadinam api Nikatapajama Sulabham Syaramya che. What is that? Tava Pada Amboja Bhajanam. So Ambojam is lotus. So Pada Ambojam. So the lotus like feet, I will surrender myself to you and I will worship you there for a very long time until you accept me. So that is that slogam. Sahasram vartante jagadi pubudha kshutrapalada namanye swapneva tadanusaranam tatkritapalam hari brahmadinamapi nikatabhajam masulabam chiram yache shambho shivatava padam boja bhajanam. So that is the next thing. So what is the stated position of Shankara? That the devotion to Lord is not a very easy process. It's going to take long. Why? First of all, you have to recognize your current status. Your current status is what? You are a Pashu. Pashu means what? Not even a human being, animal, say, put it that way. And at least you don't know anything, you don't understand anything, you have this least idea as to what you want to do. You don't know what to read. You don't know which class to attend. You don't know whether you should sing, whether it all, nothing. So you have absolutely no idea. And that is your starting point. Or how is that starting point described in the next shloka? Smrutau Shastre Vaidye Shakuna Kavita Garnapanitau Purane Mantreva Stuti Natana Hasyesh Chaturah हास्येष्व चतुरः स्मृतौ शास्त्रे वैद्ये शकुनगविता गानपणितौ पुराणे मन्त्रे वा स्तुतिनटनहास्येष्व चतुरः कथं राज्ञां प्रीतिर्भवति मयि कोऽहं पशुपते पशुं मां सर्वज्ञे प्रतितकृपया पालय विभो स्मितौ शास्त्रे वैद्ये शकुनकविता गानपणितौ पुराणे मन्त्रे वा स्तुतिनटनहास्येष्वचतुरः कथं राज्ञां प्रीतिर्भवति मयि कोऽहं क्वशुपते पशुं मां सर्वज्ञे पतितकृपया पालय विभो. Who am I? Who am I now? I am a Pashu. Mam Pashum Sarvagya. Hey Parameshwara, Sarvagya, everything, you know everything. You are the one who needs to protect me. You are the one who needs to show me the direction. Professor Sarvagya, Kripaya, Mam Palaya Vibho. Okay, take kindness, take pity on me. Take pity on me and protect me. Kripaya Palaya Vibho. Hey Parameshwara, please protect me because I don't know the way. I don't know anything. See how he puts himself in a very simple position. So he says, Mam Pashu Sarva He Sarvagya, take pity on me. Kripaya पालय कृपया प्रदित पालय विभो मां पालय protect me. So what is his current state? He describes himself like this: smrutau shastre vaidye shakun kavita ganapanithau purane mantreva stuti natana hasyesha Hasyeshu Achaturaha. So you should have some qualification. Something at least you should know so that you will know where to start. If you don't know anything, you don't know where to start. So that is why he says, I am surrendering myself to you, Hey Shiva, I am surrendering to you completely. And you need Katham Ragyam Pritir Bhavati. How will I satisfy you? I don't know what to do. I don't know whether I should do puja. I don't know whether I should do japam. I don't know do what. So he says, smrithau. Smrithau means all kind of the Vedic literature, Manusmriti, other smritis, all those Vedic literature, scriptures. I don't know. Achaturaha. I don't know. So in what else I don't know? Shastre. I don't know the Shastras, the six Shastras. Darshana Shastras, I don't know anything about that. Oh, okay. So Smritau, Shastre, Vaidye means the Jyotisham, Chandas, all that kind of thing. I don't know anything. So Smritau, Shastre, Vaidye, Shakune, Kavita, Gana, Panito. Panito means to immerse, to devote oneself in some kind of a pursuit. So Panito. So in any of this, my mind is not going there at all. So Shakune, Kavita, Gana Panito. Then next thing, Purane. I haven't read any of the Puranas. Mantreva, in any of the mantras, I don't know. Mantra japas, I don't know. Then Stuti, Natana, Hasyeshu, Achaduraha. At least if I am able to get into society and then make make people enjoy themselves by doing some dance, some singing, some storytelling, jokes, comic things. So Suti Natana Hasyeshu Achaturah. I don't know anything, and therefore in this kind of situation, Ragyam Katham Pritir Bhavati. How am I going to satisfy people? How am I going to make anybody accept me? And how am I going to make anybody show me the path to devotion? And therefore, Mayi Koham Pashupate. Who is going to show me the way? Only you have to show me the way. That is the next shloka. Okay. Smrutau Shastre Vaidye Shakuna Kavita Gana Panithau Purane Mantre Va स्तुतिनटन हास्येष्वचतुरः हास्येषु Achaturah. Chaturah means the one who is proficient, who is knowledgeable. Achaturah, the one who does not have the knowledge, who is not able to, perform any of those things. So, Smrito Shastre Vaidye Shakuna Kavita Gana Pavitau Purane Mantreva स्तुतिनटनहास्येष्वचतुरः कथं राज्ञां प्रीतिर्भवति मयि कोऽहं पशुपते पशुं मां सर्वज्ञे पतितकृपया पालय विभो. That is the fifth shloka. Then the sixth shloka is the Gato va mritpyantorapi cha dhumoktirachalahem Gato va tanturva pariharati kim gorasamanam Vrita kantakshobam vahasi tarasa tarkavachasam padambojam shambho bhaja paramasaukyam vrajasudihi. Gato va mritpindorapi anurapi cha mritpinda and then mritpinda api anurapi cha. So gato va mritpindorapi cha mritpindorapi anurapi cha dhumog nirachalahem pato va tanturva pariharati kim gora savanam vrta kantakshobam vahasi Taraka tarkavachasa padambojam shambho bhaja paramasaukyam rajasudhi. So this sloka once again is all about people. I tell you the anavam or ego. So people who have read a little, not read completely, or even if they have read like who, so let's say a very learned person who has learned everything, and so he thinks he knows everything, and he constantly argues about the things. So in Shastra, there are 6 Shastras we talk about in the Darshana Shastra. We say that Purva Mimamsa, Nyaya Shastra, or Tarka Shastra, and then Vaisheshika Shastra, then Sankhya Shastra, and then Yoga Shastra, and then Uttara Mimamsa. So in between are sandwiched this. In Purva Mimamsa, we only talk about the Vedic rituals, what to do for this occasion, what to do for that occasion, how to pray to God, how to do homam and all that kind of thing. That's the Purva Mimamsa. Then you have this Nyaya Shastra, which is the Tarka Shastra. And then we also have the Sankhya. Okay, these two are important for this. Sankhya is coming after as a derivative of Sankhya, counting. So you count everything. So there is this many ways, that many ways. This is what like that. So Sankhya Yoga. So then the Tarka Shastra or Nyaya Shastra. So why this happening, how this happening, why this happening. So that is the Tarka Shastra. So Tarka Shastra and Sankhya Shastra, and then Yogam, that's not relevant to this particular. And then finally you have Uttar Mimamsa, which is Vedanta. So that is also not relevant. In between the Sankhya and the Tarka Shastra, there are attributes of that which are talked about here. Gatova Mritpindorapi. So Mrit means the earth. Okay. Mrita Sanjeevana Sutta. Mrit means the earth. The clay, let us say clay for this for the current purpose. So the Gatova Mritpindova. So what is this? If either is this one or that one, you keep on arguing which is the origin, egg or chicken, like that, right? So which is the origin, from which came what, from what, is this the beginning, is this the end, like that you keep on arguing. So and in Gatova Mritpindorapi va means or else, right? Or anu means the atom. So you go to the smallest pin. So whether this is made of hydrogen, whether it is made of oxygen, whether it is made, what is water made of? Water is not, is it a compound? Is it an element? It is whatever it is. So like that, you keep on arguing endlessly about that. That argument is not going to take you towards the Lord, because what we say in the first class, anirdeshya, etat tat iti anirdeshya, etat dadi nirdeshya, like that. So in Vishnu Sahasranam also several places you will hear the word anirdeshya, Vishnu. Anirdeshya means you are not able to fully understand him. you write thousands of verses, you still are not clear about who is Lord, what is Lord. Therefore, all these arguments are not going to help you reach him other than intense bhakti. That's what he is coming to in the end. Gatova mrutpindorapicha anurapicha, like that. So if it is again in Thirumandaram, there's a Tamil beautiful literature. So we say Marattai மறைத்தது மாமதையானை மரத்தில் மறைந்தது மாமதையானை. So the argument is which is it? Is it the tree or is it the elephant? Because you are seeing the elephant. For the one who sees the elephant, it is the elephant. He doesn't see the tree. The one who sees the tree, he doesn't see the elephant because he's always focusing on the underlying thing, right? Whether it is gold or whether it is a jewelry, like that. Gatova mrutpindorapi apicha anurapi. So that is the first argument. Tarkasastra. Then the same next one is Dhumoho Agnihi Achalaha. When you say, it won't fire. You won't see fire without, wherever you see smoke, you see fire. Dhumaha Agnihi. So in Tarkasastra, we always talk about the Achalaha means mountain. So the three things are always talked about, which is where is the true origin. So in the mountain, I see lots of smoke coming. So definitely there is Agni. So that is what he is talking about. Dhumor Agnirachalaha Gatova Mrutpindora Anurapicha Dhumo Dirachalaha Patova Tanturva. Patova Tanturva. Pato means the cloth. Tantur is the thread from which the cloth came, which is the origin. Who, from where it came, whether the cotton or the thread that came out of the cotton, or from the thread, the cloth, which is important. So Gatova Tanturva Pariharati Kim Gora Shamanam. So in all these tarkams, so Tarasa, Tarkavachasa, in these ways, in the various kinds of Tarkavachasa, Kantakshobam Bahasi. Kantakshobam Bahasi. Vritha Kantakshobam. Kantakshobam means I keep on talking for 1 hour. Then you say, what did this Mayur say? He kept on talking. Nothing is clear to me. So Kantakshobam Bahasi, I kept on speaking and speaking and speaking. None of that makes sense because it is all wasteful description. Why don't he just focus on the chanting part? So Kantakshobam Bahasi. Vrita Kantakshobam Bahasi. Kantakshobam is the wasting your throat. So Kruta Kantakshobam Bahasi, in what way? Tarasa Tarkavachasa Vrita Kantakshobam Bahasi, on what? Gorasham. What is the Gora means the papam that is in your mind, that needs to be removed first so that you can achieve the path of the devotion, and then you can reach Lord. That Goram which is there is not going to be removed at all. Gorashamanam Kim Vasi. So it is not going to happen at all through all this Tarkavachasa. Okay. Therefore, what is the only way? Hambo He Shambho Pada Ambojam Bhaja. So if I simply, without worrying about all these Tarkam and Nyayam and Shastram and all that, I just devote myself to you completely, then Paramasaukyam Raja. Sudihi Paramasaukyam Raja. I will be able to achieve that Paramanandam, Brahmanandam, I will be able to achieve through intense devotion rather than wasting my time, whether I should do Mukha Panchasati, whether I should do Sivananda Lali, whether I should go to this class, whether I should go to that class, which class is better, who knows more, all that nonsense you don't have to worry about. Just focus on the bhakti that you have to do. So, Gatova Mritpindora Picha Dhumogdirachalahem Patova Tanturva Pariharasi Kim Gora Shamanam Prita Kantakshobam Vahasi Tarasa Tarkavajasa Padambojam Shambho Bhaja Paramasaukyam Rajaswadihi. One more time. Gato va mritpindorapyanurapicha Dhumo nirachalahem patova tanturva pariharati kim gora shamanam vrita kantakshobam vahasi tarasa tarkavajasa padambojam shambho bhaja paramasaukyam brajasudhi. Okay, so
மாமா இந்த கட்டோவா மிருத்பிண்டோவா இந்த உதாரணம் வந்து இந்த வேதாந்தத்திலயும் செல்ஃபை எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணும்போது இந்த நிறைய எக்ஸாம்பிள்ஸ் எடுத்துப்பா இல்லையா? இதுதான்
சொன்னேன் தர்க்கசாஸ்திரம் மதத்தை இந்த தமிழ்ல ஏராளம் இருக்கு. கல்லாத பேர்களே நல்லவர்கள் நல்லவர்கள் குற்றமில்லாத என் கர்மத்தை என் சொல்வேன் அப்படின்னு இதுல வந்து தாய்மானவர் பாடுவார். அது மாதிரி வந்து இட்ஸ் ஆல் வேஸ்டிங் டைம் ஆன்
இந்த வேஸ்டிங் டைம் வந்தபோது இன்னொன்னு எனக்கு ஞாபகம் வந்தது. நம்ம சதாசிவ பிரம்மேந்திராள் வந்து அவர் குருட்ட ஐ மீன் நிறைய பேர்கிட்ட தர்க்கத்துல நிறைய இது போடும் ஆர்கியூ பண்ணி ஒரு நாள் பரமசிவேந்திராள் வந்து சொன்னாலும் சும்மா இரு அப்படின்னாரு.
ஆமா
அன்னில இருந்து மௌனம் தான்
சும்மா இருடா அப்படின்னு சொல்லணும். சிவா சிவனே சொல்லணும். கெட்டோ அது இதுல சொல்றோம் இல்லையா? எனது பஜகோவிந்தத்துல சம்பிராப்தே சந்நிஹிதே காலே நஹி நஹி ரக்ஷதி டுக்ரன் கரணே. So, samprapte sannihite kale. The time of death has come. So, அப்போ வந்து who will save you? Narayana. If you keep devoting yourself to Narayana Bhakti or Shiva Bhakti, then that will take you to moksham. So, Dukran Karanena, Dukran Karanenகிறது கிராமர் அப்படி நீ வந்து ரொம்ப எக்ஸலண்ட்டாக படித்து நான் இன்டர்பிரட் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன் அப்படின்னது அது தட்ஸ் நாட் கோயிங் டு டேக் யூ டு காட் அப்படிங்கிற பஜ கோவிந்தத்தில் சம்பிராப்தே சந்நிஹிதே காலே நஹி நஹி ரக்ஷதி டுக்ரன் கரணே. ஓகே, அந்த ஸ்லோகத்தோட எக்ஸ்பான்ஷன் இந்த பர்டிகுலர் ஸ்லோகம் பேர் ஒன்றும் இல்லை. அடுத்தது அடுத்தது படிக்கலாம். ஒரு ஸ்லோகத்தை மாத்திரம் படிச்சுடலாம். மனஸ்தே பாதாப்ஜே நிவச்சது வசஸ்தோத்ரபனிது கரோச்சாபியாம் சுதிரபி கதா கர்ணன விதோ தவ த்யானி புத்திஹ நயனயுகலம் மூர்த்தி விபவே பரகிரந்தான் கைர்வ பரமசிவ ஜானே பரமதஹ. So he is going to devote everything to Shiva. So in the Saundara Lahari we say, right, Japo Jalpaha Shilpam Sakalam Abhimudra Virachana Gati Pratakshanya Kramanam Ashanat Yahudivitihi Pranama Samvesaha Sukamakilamat Parpanadrisha. So everything you devote to Parameshwara, Rambal or Krishna, whosoever. So, and then your Chintanai, Ananya's Chintayantomam, I said about 15 minutes ago. So your Chintanai is not going. So in physics, they say if you fill a bowl with water, the space is completely removed, right? So if there is nothing, if it is not filled with water, the space is there. So it is not empty. There's something is there. Like that, because of all the tarkas, all the devotion to these unnecessary things, your mind is filled with those unnecessary things. So in order to remove those unnecessary things, you fill it with devotion to Lord. So that then satsangat say nisangatvam. So that your mind then turns its attention towards the satsangam, and that is what we are trying to say. Or whatever I do, I want to devote it to Shiva, say Parameshwara. So, manaste padabje nivasatu vachastrotra panitho karocha stutirapi katha karnana vidho tavadhyane buddhihi nayana yugalam murti vibhave paragrantan kairva Paramashiva Jane Paramata. So that is the next one where he is going to talk about completely devoting all my time, all my mind towards the worshipping of towards worshipping of Parmeshwara. So Jayendra Saraswati used to say, Pariva used to say, there's no such thing as mind control. So you just keep on chanting the name of Narayana. Slowly, everything else disappears, right? So in Tirumular, he says, Anjum Adakudal Madu. So impossible to control the mind by saying, I'm going to sit eastward, I'm going to look at the wall, I'm going to look at the picture, and then I'm going to control my mind from going here and there. So that effort is a futile effort. So that's what Tirumula says. And then he is Anjum Adakka Arivu. Anjum Adakka Arivu means, so Anjum means the five senses, right? The five senses, you try to control, you won't be able to control. Then the only way is to devote yourself to Lord. அஞ்சும் மடக்கடக்கு என்பர் அறிவிலர் அஞ்சு மடக்கும் அமரரும் மங்கிலை அஞ்சு மடக்கில் அச்சேதனம் என்றிட்டு அஞ்சு மடக்கா அறிவறிந்தேனே. Like that, Tirumula says. So அஞ்சு மடக்கா அறிவு means what? I don't have to I don't want to get that knowledge which takes me towards the control of mind, because it's not going to help me at all. அஞ்சு மடக்கா அறிவு. That's what Tirumula says. Anjum Madaka Arivarindene. He says like that. So that instead of doing all those procedures which take you to control of your mind, you just do bhakti. That is more than enough. Bhakti Ananyas Chintayanto. That is without thinking about anything. You just slowly, it will come naturally. That's what Bhagavad says. And that is the sloka, the next sloka. So before we go away, so we will read the 4 or 5 slokas that we did today. Where did we start? We said we went to number 3, right? Number 3 onward. Trayi Vedyam Hridyam Tripuraharamadhyam Trinayanam Jata Barodaram Chaladuragaharam Mrigadaram Mahadevam Devam Maisadaya Bhavam Pashupatim Chidalambam Shambam Shivamati Vidambam Hridibhaje Sahasram Vartante Jagati Vibudha Kshutrapaladaha Namanye Swapneva Tadanusaranam Tatkritaphalam Hari Brahmadinamapi Nikatabhajam Masulabham Chiram Yache Shambho Shivatava Padamboja Bhajanam Smrutau Shastre Vaidhe Shakuna Kavita Ganapanithau Purane Mantre Va Sutinatana Hasye Chaturhe Katam Ragyam Prithir Bhavati Maikoham Pashupate Pashum Mam Sarvagye Pratita Kripaya Palaya Vibho Gato Va Mritkyundorapi Anurapi Cha Dhumognirachalahem Pato Va Tanturva Pariharati Kim Gora Shamanam Vrita Kantakshobam Vahasi Tarasa Tarkavajasam Padambojam Shambho Bhaja Paramasaukyam Rajasudihi Manaste Padabje Nivasatu Vachastotra Vanito Karocha Barchayam Tuthirapi Katha Karnada Vido Tavadhyane Buddhihi Nayana Yugalam Murti Vibhave Paragrantan Kairva Parameshivajane Parabatha. Namah Shivaya. அடுத்த வாரம் பார்க்கலாமா? Okay. As usual, I will record these slokas and send it to you. Spend some time, try to practice this. Okay. And slowly it will all fall in place. Don't have to kind of just keep listening to it, and eventually it will all fall in place. Don't worry about the tune and all that to begin with. Okay. Get the words right. That's more than enough. Namaskar. Have a good evening.
Namaskaram.
Namaskaram.
Namaskaram, Mama. Thank you.
Namaskaram.
Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mama.